What am I doing? What is going on, Draw 2 crew? Ramny here with a brand new drawing tutorial for you guys, and today I'm going to be showing you how to draw that Demogorgon or Demogorgon from the TV show Stranger Things. Before we begin, here in this channel I help you develop your drawing skills by showing you how to draw your favorite characters, so make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell, and don't forget to like this video as well. So here on this channel I am continuing my horror / Halloween themed tutorials with this character, and this character of course appears in the first season of Stranger Things, which is funnily enough a show that I have not seen yet. I really don't have an excuse, I just never got around to watching it because I've been so busy, but I hear so much good stuff about it, so it is on my to watch list, my growing list of shows that I should watch. So no spoilers in the comment section, you guys, for season 1 or season 2. So I'm sure you guys are ready to draw. Here are the things that you're going to need for this tutorial. If you want more information about my art tools, I have a list that you can check out in the description of this video. There are a few things that you need to keep in mind as you're watching along. If you're a subscriber, you already know how it goes. If not, pause it now to read this list of things that you should know before you begin. Now, having said all of that, you guys, grab your drawing tools. Let's get started with the tutorial. All right, you guys, I've got my paper in portrait mode. We're only going to be drawing up to the torso for the Demogorgon. So let's go ahead and get started. And the first thing I'm going to draw is actually a head. So I'm going to draw that right here, and we're going to draw a circle first. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw an oval shape, kind of almost like an egg, like this. So we're going to start off with that first, because what we're actually going to draw is we're going to draw the petals. If we call it petals, the face opens up, and then when they come together, it still sort of forms like a head. So that's what this is right here. Excuse me. So there's that, and then the back shoulders are pretty steep, I would say, like this. Okay, and then draw a little just a little guideline there for the clavicle or the collarbone, and then you've got shoulder here, shoulder here. Okay, this goes pretty narrow, so it goes narrow like this, and then got some fairly skinny arms. There you go, and there you go. So we're only going to be drawing up to that part right there, even a little bit higher. Okay, so there's our body. Now let's focus on the head. So here's our Demogorgon or Demogorgon head. Okay, so here's this part right here. What we're going to do is we're going to take this part, we're going to imagine a flower petal sort of coming up. So it goes up this way and then down like this. Okay, so it's going to be pointing a little bit this way, like it points to the right more so than the center, so it's going to be kind of leaning more towards the right or looking towards the right. Okay, oh yeah, I do want to also draw, this is going to be like the pit where the throat is going to be. Okay, so imagine that that's where the things go, okay, if you eat something. Okay, now imagine this is like the head, and then it's got wings that's come out. So here we have one wing there and another wing here. And I'm actually going to make this one go a little bit higher than here so that it's sort of gives this look just like that. Okay, and then you really can't go wrong with a shape here as long as you make it symmetrical. And maybe not too big, so I'm going to shorten it a little bit closer, make it closer to the face, I mean. Okay, there you go. And then let's draw two more here. These are going to be smaller. These two are going to be smaller than these two here. So it comes out like this. So it sort of goes in and comes out, and then curves like this. So one there. And the other one over here. There you go. I'm going to bring this inward, kind of like that, and then a little bit of a chin right here. Okay, so if I were to erase this, then there you have our Demogorgon, I still don't know how to pronounce it, Demogorgon face right there. Now let's just draw some lines for the throat. So the throat kind of goes like this, and then imagine this going this way. So make it so this V goes down. Here's the center of the body here. There you go. Okay, so there's our Demogorgon right there. Okay, so now I'm going to zoom in and let's add some details. There's going to be a lot of details to the face, or the petals, I guess you could say. It's not really a face. There's no face here, but let's add some details to it and let's make it look like the creepy monster that he is. There. Or she? Not sure. Okay. So I'm going to start with this one. We're going to kind of individually add details to the little petal parts. Okay, so the first thing is I'm going to kind of work on the outside, and I'm going to create like a rough texture, not smooth, and just find the outer edge. There you go. And then the inside is, there's going to be like this lip part. So it's going to go like this. And then there's going to be rows of teeth, and of course it's going to, think of the top of your mouth, you guys. It's sort of got like this weird texture, and can't quite explain how to draw it, but it sort of creates like this, like a leaf almost, where it's sort of, you have these ridges that go to the sides like this. Okay, so I'm going to draw the texture on the roof of the mouth before I draw the rows of teeth. So that's what it looks like. And then there's also rows of teeth right here. So there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to draw these rows of teeth that are really kind of random in shape and size. And there's going to be 2 rows. So there's the front row, and then there's like another row behind it. And then there's like random teeth here and there, like a 3rd or 4th row. Okay, so just like we did with Venom, I'm just going to draw these teeth individually, one by one, randomly pointing at different parts. So you guys notice it points down somewhat. And they sort of separate from each other. So there's a little bit of a gap in between each one. So here's the first layer again, like I said. I'll just keep working at it. There you go. It's also curvy. Points out, points in. And you can add as much as you want, really. There you go. And then let's add a second row kind of just behind it. And it's just going to be just as random in size, in direction, and in length. There you go. So now that we have the teeth, what we're going to do is we're just going to create like these wrinkles in between, like this. And then right here, there's going to be another set of teeth. Sort of comes to a point right here. So I'm going to make this top part pointy, like that. And then there's rows of teeth right here. And then the throat is going to be right here, so I'm going to draw like this hole. Curves like this at the top, and then here at the bottom sort of comes down like this. Okay, and then I would shade that in. And then on each of the sides, I'm going to bring this lower down like this with just lines that go like this, or like wrinkle lines. Like that. Okay, you can bring it closer, lower down even. And then same thing over here now. Just a bunch of these wrinkly lines that line the throat kind of as you go more deeper and deeper into his mouth. Okay, there you go. So let's leave it like that for now. Let's continue with the rest. So I'm going to continue with this petal. Again, the outside, let's make it rough outline here, not a smooth line. So get that down. And also, like right here, add these wrinkles. That go from the throat part, curling out like this. Again, it's like a petal. You got like a line going down the middle, and then you got these things that sort of go from the middle outward. So it looks like a leaf. And again, you guys, the lip part pretty much just differentiates between the outside part, which is out here, and then this is the inside. There you go. Okay, so once you have that, then begin adding the teeth once again. Again, varying in length and direction and size. And try to be as random with the spacing as well. Here's my first layer here. You just continue doing it until you reach all the way to the side. So I'm just gonna keep going here. Okay, and once I have that, then I draw the second row, and you feel free to add as many or as little teeth as you want. The more, the better. Again, same rules apply. Just like that, okay? Once you have that, draw the third, again with the same principles as these two. Okay, so once you reach this part right here, line going down the middle, and then just have these wrinkles. And then the lip line. Okay, and then just keep going with those teeth. Give those teeth a little bit of curve as well. Okay, second row. So basic principles apply to these two. So what I'm going to do is kind of speed this up, and feel free to pause this video and just kind of use your instincts to kind of figure out where the lines should go. And I will let you guys know what the inside here should look like after we finish. So I'm just going to grab another pencil here and then continue. All right, you guys, so there you go. Didn't take very long, just a matter of, you know, just trying to figure out, or just using your instincts to figure out where to draw those teeth and where to draw those lines. It can be a little bit tricky, but it's not a hard thing. You just have to kind of just do it, get a feel for it, okay? Anyway, so we've got all of these things. Now, in between, I kind of like to add these wrinkle lines, like this, and especially right here. It's almost like as if we're creating a chin, but we all know he doesn't have a chin, so creating like these wrinkle lines like this, slowly coming down, and it becomes like the part of the throat going down like this. And same thing here, got those wrinkle lines here, and then again, let's continue drawing those teeth inside. Okay, let's add multiple layers to it. Just very scary looking. All right, let's add some more teeth down here. I'm gonna add like this lip thing right here. Imagine there's a lip right here. There you go, and then just some wrinkles that sort of blend into these wrinkles that go in circles versus these wrinkles that go in from the petals going into the throat here. So they sort of start to blend together. Okay, there you go, into that. Okay, so there's our Demogorgon right there. It's looking a little bit detailed, looking really fantastic, I think, to be honest with you guys. So there's that right now. And, you know, feel free to add some details to it. Like if you really want to get into it, what you can do is like you can create like wrinkles behind each tooth as it reaches the bottom of the mouth, or as it reaches the root here. You can create like these bumps where it sort of goes into the gums, you could say. So you could do that for each tooth for added detail to it. Feel free to do that if you want to. I could probably do that in the inking stage of this. So I'm going to leave it for now. And when I ink it, I'll add a little bit more detail to it. So we've got the face part. Now let's focus on the body. And the body is going to be essentially just a naked body with a lot of wrinkles. Okay, so similar to what we did right here, where it's just really, really wrinkly. Okay, so let's shape off the chest first. And let's start with a dip here, right in the center. Goes out like this. Okay, and then the shoulder kind of goes out here. There's a bump at the top of the shoulder here, and same thing over here. So there's going to be those two bumps right there. So that's going to be our shoulder part, neck and shoulders. Well, neck and trapezius muscle, and then here we have the shoulders. So let's zoom in on the trapezius muscle and let's add those wrinkles in. Okay, so let's round this off. There you go. And then let's draw these lines from here going into here and sort of spreading out like this. Okay, so from here going down and sort of coming out like this. Okay, this goes out slightly here and just a bunch of wrinkles coming this way. Okay, and then over here got some muscle, like muscle fibers coming from here going out like this. Okay, like that. Okay, so imagine them being muscles going up and down like this. And there you go. So there's our shoulders. And then here we have the throat kind of going this like this now. So okay, leave a little bit of a gap right here. And then these kind of just, you see those lines going like that. So we're drawing these lines, wrinkles going in like this to show the muscle fiber going from the center, going out in a diagonal to the sides. And then right here, just U shapes, and there. That's good. Okay, again, you can even go into more detail over here by adding more wrinkles along like the lip line. So add as much detail or as little as you want. Okay, so now let's draw the chest and the shoulders. We're gonna draw the chest first, and the distinctive thing is that he's got like this collarbone that sticks out like a spear almost, or an arrowhead. It goes narrow like this, goes wide, slightly wide, and then goes down like that. Okay, and then here, this goes like this, and then kind of fades in at this point here and this point. There you go. Okay, right here and here, I'm going to draw 2 points, and here is where it goes up like this, and then imagine the chest from the armpits like this. So this is going to be our chest muscle here, like that. It comes out from the clavicle, sort of follows that same curve. And now what we're going to do is we're going to draw lines from the armpit towards the clavicle like this. They're not lines that go from here to there, so I leave a little bit of gap. It's almost like drawing muscle fibers, you know. Okay, so there you go. And same thing over here from the armpit going up. Like this. So some long, some short. you go. Okay, right here now I'm going to draw a line kind of going down like this, from here kind of to the edge here, and then from here going down like this. Okay, and then this right here is going to be like the back muscle, or the latissimus, and I'm going to draw lines going up and down like this. Same thing over here, so here are your latissimus lines. Of course, it's an alien life form, so it's not perfectly like a human. Okay, right here, got funny looking abdominal muscles. Okay, so it looks like that. And then just fibers, muscle fibers going from this corner to this corner. Same thing here. There you go. Okay, so the final thing are the arms. So let's draw the shoulder first. So here's our shoulder bone, sticks out. And imagine this is like a skinny guy. So all you really see is like muscle definition behind a very, very thin skin. Okay, here's the armpit. It goes, it curves like this and then becomes the bicep muscle. So even though he's alien, he's got very similar human-like proportions or body muscle system. But here's just going to be like the triceps and stuff. There you go. Okay. So I'm just separating the bicep and the shoulder now. I want this distinct curve right here for the shoulder bone. And then from here, work your way up to there. Okay, and then here, going out to here. Okay. Now this side, same thing. Here's our bicep right there, and then we've got our shoulders right here. And then our bicep sort of goes like this. Get a little bit of the tricep over here showing. This goes down like this, and then from here, going in like that. Okay, once you have that, just draw the lines that show the fiber of the muscles. And especially this one right here, you want to make this one distinct. A little bit of distinction right here as well for the clavicle. And there you go. So zooming out to you guys, that is the Demogorgon from Stranger Things in as much detail as you want. If you want more detail, feel free to add more detail. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Stay tuned for more. There will be more drawing tutorials that are Halloween related. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next one. Take care. And that is all the time that we have today. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the very end of this video. I hope your drawings turned out great. If they did, I would love to see them. So please head on over to the Google Plus community, post your artwork there for people to enjoy, or post it on Instagram and tag me at Draw2 so that I can see your artwork. If you are curious about the equipment that I use to make my videos or to do my tutorials, I have a list of that in the description of this video. So make sure to check that out there. I have a list of pencils that I use, camera equipment, erasers, colors, and all that stuff. So definitely check it out if you are interested. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, it would help me a great deal if you, number one, like this video, comment it down below, share this with your friends in social media, and of course, subscribe. All of that in the description of this video. Make sure to check that out. And speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, Google+, and most importantly on my website, draw2.com, where you can download a free coloring page of this tutorial right here. Links again in the description, so always make sure to read that description, you guys. And once again, thank you so much for watching this video. I will catch you in the next one, and till then, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. Take care.